Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I just realized I need to move my mic. I hope you guys are all having the best day. Happy freaking birthday to all my beautiful Cancerians, Cancer sons out there. We're gonna see what's going on for you. Get you some insight, get some guidance, see what the energy is looking like, what you can expect in the near future. And yeah. If you enjoy, let me know, leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. My channel is so close to 66,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I am just so in awe. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be able to connect with you guys. And I love you so much. And you know, I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you. And it was my birthday a couple days ago. If you didn't know, I'm a Cancerian as well. And I was really just like reflecting on like how blessed my life is and how you guys have just like truly changed my life for the better. And like words can't even express it. I'm just in full gratitude for each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. Again, whether you are new or you're returning, thank you so much. Let's get these freaking messages out. Let's see what is going on for you, all right? Let's stop yapping. Y'all know I can yap a lot. Okay. Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? We got the bear. Sagittarius had this card come out too. Shout out to anybody with Saggy placements. I'm actually a Sagittarius moon, so that's funny. Their reading was all about like some sort of new beginning. That was like a, you know, you felt it coming for a while. Felt the shift taking place, and well, it's here now. So maybe check out that reading if you feel guided towards it. We have the zebra coming out, third eye intuition, third eye energy, third eye activation, the elephant coming out, and this is again third eye activation. So it's like you're seeing your visions come to life. The more you visualize, the more you feel and embody that energy and that excitement, it's just like radiating. It's like there's this bubbling, there's this energy that's like, I can't even speak. It's like this flowing energy that is about to erupt. Like I'm literally getting the image of like a volcano erupting. The swan at the bottom of the deck, which bringing in some very powerful, intense emotions, and maybe even something to do with like a divine counterpart, or like a soulmate of yours, or a spirit that you are connected to in all lifetimes, in all dimensions. It's interesting. Wow. We're going to focus on these three cards. We'll pull some tarot after. But so there's something you are being guided towards. And during this time, you might not know exactly why you're being led down this path. You may not know exactly how it's all going to fall into place, but you just know that there's a reason why you're being drawn to this place, to this person, to this environment. There's this pull towards this. You're being attracted towards something here, and it's connected to a bigger purpose of yours, Cancer. And there's no denying that. You know that. There's no denying that about. Like, seriously, some of you are being guided towards traveling, or like, I'm seeing some of you are being guided towards moving, okay? And maybe this is requiring you to move across country, across the globe, worldwide, and it's a big leap of faith. Whatever this is, and it doesn't have to be about moving, but it's a big leap of faith. And it's truly having trust in yourself. It's like trust fall. Can you trust yourself? Yes, you can. You're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to really recognize the signs and synchronicities. And, you know, the zebra is all about taking a chance and being bold and taking risks. And it feels here, this time of your life, there's no time to waste. There's no time to just sit around and make excuses and, you know, push it off to the side. I feel like this is the time to start planning, the time to start taking action. I know it's Mercury retrograde. I know we got some other planets retrograding. Don't matter. We don't have to let the stars dictate our lives. It's just we have to move intentionally. And, oh, hello, this card's sticking to my arm. And if we experience any delays, any blockages, any detours, this is divinely guided, and it's meant to be, and it's taking you to your desired outcome. It's actually working for you. It's working for your highest good. Okay, you are being divinely protected and guided, and whatever is truly meant for you will never pass you by. And when the elephant comes out, there is this level of self-mastery that you are reaching, that you are embodying, that you are walking, you're talking, you are in this process here of even like turning your weaknesses into strengths, right? We see how one of his, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. The tusks, there you go. One of his tusks is broken, right? There's some little setbacks, little mistakes, little errors, not the end of the world, but you learn from it, you grow from it. It's happened for a reason, and it's teaching you something valuable for you to carry with you as you are expanding. And for some, you know, the elephant in the room, maybe there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And yeah, with the swan at the bottom, because this is bringing in some sort of divine counterpart. I feel that so strongly with this. Maybe there's something here to be addressed. Yeah, fox, and the tiger. Something that you've been kind of sitting quiet about, or you've been keeping your mouth shut. You've been in this heavy observation mode, but you haven't yet addressed the elephant in the room. There's someone who wants to get closer to you. There's someone who feels your absence, or they miss your energy, they miss your presence. Your presence was the present, right? It was the gift. Your presence is a gift. Anyways, there may be an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed here. And when you do finally confront whatever this is, it's very freeing, it's very exciting, and it opens up a bunch of doors. And again, if you're experiencing any delays, any setbacks, and let me tell y'all, there's been some things that popped up that I had to just be like, okay, I surrender. It's for my highest good. Don't know why this happening, but okay, I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm not gonna question it. Everything's happening for a reason, right? Truly. And there's still some things I'm just like, I still don't know why, but it's gonna make sense later on. You're probably going through something similar, or you will probably experience something like that over the next couple of weeks, okay? So just surrender. Try your best to just release control. Take a breath and just believe that everything really, truly is working out for you, okay? But yeah. Let's see, Cancer. What you going through? What you need to know? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do they need to know? Look out for right now. King of Swords, your first card out. So you kind of serious, you kind of stern. You're analyzing something with a sharp blade, crystal vision, laser vision, laser focus. All right. You're being very smart. You're using your wits, you're using your intelligence, you're getting down to the bottom, down to the nitty gritty. We have the world also at the bottom, which is showing here you're cleaning up loose ends loose ends where your ends are neat and tidy and precise. You know, you ever go shopping and you're like looking at the article of clothing and the stitching is just terrible. Like you literally see the stitching is coming undone. Not you, Cancer, not you. Maybe you do sewing. Maybe you're a seamstress. Maybe you are into like crochet, knitting. I don't fucking know. But maybe you work with actual like clothing materials, or you're a designer or something like that. That's for someone. Comment down below if that's you. I'd love to hear from that. If that's a passion of yours or something. But anyways, not you. There is no room for, I'm hearing there's no room for mistakes or errors. You can make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make, we're here to learn. We're here to have a human experience. We cannot be freaking perfect all the time, right? It's okay to have flaws. We all got flaws. None of us are perfect. It's okay. We're not some copy paste AI robot. Like, we're human, okay? But no loose ends. There are no loose ends. They're neatly tucked in. They're precise, and I feel like whoever you are, you're cleaning something up once and for all, and it will never be able to come back and bite you in the ass later on. Okay, you're cleaning something up. We have the World, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Seriously, it seems very seamless, so precise and accurate, and just you're on top of your game. You are on point. there's, you know what? I don't think you're making any errors in this situation anymore because you've learned from the mistakes in the recent past. You've made some mistakes, and because of that, you've learned from it, you grew from it, and now you know what the fuck you're doing, right? Now you know your shit. Now you know how you're a pro. And that's honestly, like we said that with the elephant, this is self-mastery here. This is self-mastery. You become a freaking pro. You have become a master. You've reached this level in your life, in this area, in this realm, in this field, even in like manifesting, like there's this self-mastery here that you worked very hard for. And in a way, with the world, it's like you've reached the maximum in this level. There's a whole other level that you have yet to walk and experience. And I just feel like you're ready for this. And King of Swords, like you truly are ready for this. Full blown, you're ready for this. All right. Nothing will get past you. You know, nothing will, you won't fall easily into traps that you would have in the past, whether it be your own damn traps you accidentally fall into, your own blocks, your own limitations, your own habits, or things from the outside world, people, situations that may have triggered you in the past. You're handling it differently. Your reactions are changing. That's the only thing you have control over, right? What's going on for Cancer? But you are forced to not be reckoned with. Like, people better watch out coming across your energy. When you're in the zone, you're in the zone, okay? I see you holding yourself back from something, or you could actually be holding on to something here, Queen of Cups. You're holding back your love in a way. You're very loving. Cancerians are very loving, very soft, very sweet, very gentle, and compassionate. You guys are super empathic. You can feel people's energies. You could be miles away. You could be on the other side of the globe. But when it's someone you love, someone you care about very deeply, you can sense their energy, right? But just because you love someone doesn't mean you're just gonna sell your soul. You know, I see it like with this Four of Pentacles, you're reserving yourself, reserving your kindness. I see you kind of holding back a little bit of love here with Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Star. Seeing the potential in people is what gets you killed. Maybe that's a bit dramatic, right? That's maybe, but like you, first of all, can we just say it is not your job to fix or heal and save the goddamn world, okay? You're very caring, and you want those you love, or even a freaking stranger, right? You see someone struggling, it could be a homeless person, you want to help them. Hey, I got you covered. Hey, you need help, I'm there for you. Hey, I'll help you wherever I can. You call me, you need something, I'll be there. But that can, in what way are you, because some of you have been avoiding yourself and your own problems by distracting yourself with other people's fires. It's not your fire to burn, to put out. It's not your business, you know, and that's okay, right? We all been there. I've been myself, y'all. Okay. But with the Queen of Cups and the Devil, this is kind of giving savior complex. It's not your duty. It's not your responsibility. It's so important you don't get lost in other people's chaos when it's none of your business to even begin or to set foot in, okay? This is what you're holding yourself back from, by the way. You're recognizing, okay, this is not my responsibility, or it's not up to me to fix this person. It's not up to me to change this person. It's not up to me to, you know, then there's another thing where, because you see the good in people, you see the light in people, you see the potential, you see what they're capable of, you try and justify their actions. Queen of Cups of the Devil, well, they're not bad all the time. It's only 10%, 20%, half the time, whatever the fuck your excuses are. They're not bad all the time. You know what? Behind the Devil, they're actually the Star. They're actually pretty cool. Like, you know what? The little storm they spin up, that's kind of cool. Like, you know, that takes intention. That takes thought. That's like, you try to justify it. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, because people, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And it worked on you, / may still work on you, but that's where the King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles comes up, where it's like, no more excuses. No more getting stuff back in. Maybe this is the elephant that needs to be addressed, right? So, the Devil and the Star, right? You see the potential of what could be or what used to be, this dream. You hold on to this vision of this expectation. But it's so important that you don't get pulled back into that distortion. So that's what you got to be careful of. Because I also see like people playing with you and your heart and your emotions and using this weakness. It's not a weakness, but using your soft spot, using your soft, vulnerable spot in your heart against you. And that has happened in the past, and it ended up not the best. So basically what I'm seeing so far in this reading, going back to the animal cards, new cycle beginning, and it's a way where you are carrying yourself differently than you would have in the past. It's a way where you are not feeding into people's bad behavior and making excuses for it and tolerating it, being like, oh no, it's fine, they didn't mean it. Well, they should know better than that. And you're not the superhero. You're not here to, like, you know, save their days and be the knight in shining armor all the freaking time. All right. So anyways, I don't know. I was going to say something else. It's gone. So let's move forwards. But so King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I do see you're being way more logical, way more detached. Some of you could be getting a lot more into like the law of detachment. And you're just, I see you kind of caring a little bit less. Like, don't get me wrong, your heart is still there, right? With the 4 of Pentacles, and then we saw the Queen of Cups. Like, your heart's still there. You still have so much love, but I see you loving from a distance, or you're setting a very firm boundary. And even though there's this urge to like fall back into the old ways, you are like, nope, we are not doing that. We're not doing that no more. Okay? You're not willing to lose another tusk, right? You've learned the hard way. Okay. Let's see. Next, we have the Empress. So you're glowing up, you're transforming, you're ascending, you're glowing, you're reaping the rewards, the benefits. It's hard work you're putting in. 10 of Wands, Empress, 10 of Wands. This is a lot of effort it's taking, a lot of consistency. Whew, but you're almost there, right? 10 of Wands, 10s in general represent the end of a cycle, a completion of a lesson. So this is great. The Empress with the 10 of Wands. Now you formed a baby. Some of you may actually be pregnant. Some of you may be actually giving birth. Maybe it's a Cancerian baby. Maybe it's a Leo baby. But anyways, congratulations if that's you. Hope everything goes smoothly. But anyways, symbolically speaking, now all you have to do is push. Just this is, and that itself is a process, which, you guys, I almost died in childbirth. Oh my god, story time for later. But yeah, your girl, there was a chance I could have not even existed. Is that insane? Anyways, this is like life-changing shit. That's what I'll tell you. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Wow, that's at the bottom. This is life-changing. This is that big push, that big breakthrough of you stepping into this new version of yourself. And maybe you might think that's cheesy. I don't care. You are stepping into this version of yourself. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. All right? This does not just happen overnight. Other people that are watching from the sidelines, looking from the window in, they're like, oh, it was so easy for Cancer. Cancer's so lucky. No, you had to work for it. You had to put the effort in. This, you know, wasn't that simple, but you made it. 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, rewards, big rewards, especially that Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing a tangible item, money, a gift. Definitely expecting some kind of gift. All right. The universe is blessing you with some sort of gift, some sort of abundance that's going to add value to your life, make your life easier. And I also see here King of Wands, Queen of Swords. You have someone watching you. I always see the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. He's a watcher. He's out looking high and low for you, Cancer. Someone's been looking for you. Someone's been on the hunt for you. Or it's like when you meet this person, they kind of say like, wow, like I've been looking for you my whole life. Where have you been my whole life? Where were you? Like, thing is though, their approach, your Queen of Swords to the King of Wands, you're like, what do you want from me? Again, you're in this icy, airy, kind of cold, detached, logic-based energy. Facts. You want facts, not fiction. Yup. All right. Show me clearly what's going on for Cancer. The Hangman. There's been this big shift in your perspective. And you also are in the surrender mode, and we talked about this, even like the detachment aspect. Okay, we do have an 8 of Swords though at the bottom. So there's moments where you struggle to do that, to detach. 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, it's the same thing. Okay, so again, it's the same cards from the bottom from just a while ago, where there's these people coming in, and it could be just one person, it could be multiple people coming on in, but you're like skeptical of them, or there's something you're like, I don't know if I trust you, so you put them on pause, or you know, I see you over analyzing interactions with others, conversations with others. You could be holding yourself back in a way. 8 of Swords and the Hangman, mental block to the point where you are just stuck and you're too afraid to make a move, too afraid to get going. When we see an 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, you're having a hard time tapping into your intuition. This is a huge indication where you are having to get grounded, you are having to go inwards, and you are having to look at the situation from a different perspective than maybe you're even willing to look at, right? You could be even refusing to look at the situation from another angle, and you're in this disbelief like, no, but it can't be. But what if it is? What if you've been looking at this the wrong way? Maybe some of you, King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, you've been holding yourself back, holding back your love. I don't even remember what came up about. Oh, it was the Devil, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. Well, she's intuitive, right? Sometimes you can sense some bullshit from miles away. But what was I saying? Oh, fuck. I'm like losing my train of thought. Hate when that happens, but all right, you know, again, divine detour, divine timing. Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to talk about that. Okay, I don't remember what it was. Okay, let it go. Okay, let's move on. I gotta move on. It's completely gone. All that, whatever that was, gotta move on. Some of you dealing with a Taurus, Libra, or Pisces. All right, 2 of Pentacles. The Moon, Pisces again. So you're weighing this out. There's something in your life. I noticed we go from the 4 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles, where now you're kind of reconsidering a few things. Your approach, your actions, or lack of action, because Hangman isn't really an action card. It's more of a reflection. It's more of a surrender. It's more of an observation. So you're weighing something out. There's something right now that's like up in the air. There's something that you could be reconsidering, take another look at. But you have to choose, because you can't keep juggling forever, right? You're kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. We have the Moon, 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Maybe this is about leaving something behind. Okay. Or walking away from something. But you're on the fence of like, do you stay? Do you give it a little bit more time? Do you wait and see if things improve? Or do you just bite the bullet and just get the hell out? You know? We just had that full moon in Capricorn a couple days ago, or like last weekend, technically speaking. The next full moon will be in Aquarius on the 9th of August. We have a new moon in Leo on the 24th. So perhaps you might get clarity around then. Hopefully sooner, y'all. Hopefully much sooner. But, your intuition is strong, Queen of Cups and the Moon. Your intuition has been trying to kind of nudge you in a certain direction, but you keep juggling. But you know what? There is something you're leaning a little bit more towards one side or the other. It's either this or that. Like and there's one direction, there's one path, there's one option you're leaning a little bit more strongly towards. I don't care if it's 55%, 45, you're leaning even ever so slightly a little bit more to one side than the other. You are. So listen to that. Listen to that. Don't second guess yourself. But something's up in the air, y'all. What's this? 9 of Pentacles. Look at all the pentacles. So lots of stuff going on in like your physical reality, the material plane, your work, your money, your finances, even like things to do with you, your physical health and confidence. With Page of Swords at the bottom. I feel like more information is to come that will help alleviate this decision or give you the clarity that will give you more certainty of what's next. Whatever you end up choosing, y'all, you end up not even just doubling, but tripling your money, your confidence, your happiness, your stability, all right? So you don't need to worry about that. Whatever you end up choosing, it works out in your favor. Like it truly is the right choice. You made the right call. You made the right decision. You made the right judgment. It's really wise that you are taking time out to reflect on this and to look at other options, look at other angles. It's so freaking wise. Really, really recommended, especially if you're in this position right now. You're like, man, I don't really know what to do. All right, so if you don't know what to do, go back to that 4 of Pentacles. Hold yourself back. The Devil from earlier, let the destruction, let the chaos settle down. And then with the Star, I said that so weird, the Star, you know, at nighttime, the stars light up the sky. And how people used to travel back in the day, way back in the day, voyagers, they'd follow the stars, right? It's kind of like, deep down in your core, you know what to do, you know what to choose, you know which way to go. So let's see, Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. Honestly, it's just confirmation. You're getting signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages, actual information, a conversation, a phone call. There's research that you're doing or research you are being guided towards, like look it up. I don't know if it's online. I don't know if you need to go to a fucking library, but look it up. Confirmation. This is the right next step for you. So if you're not sure if this is it just yet, keep searching, keep looking. You'll find it. You'll find what you're looking for. Be patient with yourself during this process too. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Allow yourself time, allow yourself space, allow the universe to work its magic, okay? Because there is something coming up about divine timing. Going back to the elephant, there is divine timing here. And so if you're experiencing a delay, the universe is saying like, hey, what you want is coming, but we're gonna delay it just a little bit, just ever so slightly, just so it can be perfect. So if you're experiencing delays, I'm telling you, it's for a reason. The universe is looking out for you. You're being redirected, but it's for your own good. It's for your protection. You're being protected from something that could potentially be harmful to you or something that would like set you back like months or years, you know? So this is a good thing. This delay is a really positive thing. And if you can trust that and surrender to that, I really am seeing a lot of in these cards is like having to surrender. I don't know what I'm going to call this reading, you guys. I don't even know. But it's fine. What should we look into? I want to look into the animal cards rather than the tarot. So I'm very curious of what this new start, what this new beginning is all about. We'll look into the zebra and also see like what doors are opening, and then we'll see what the blocks are or like what these blocks are teaching you. Okay, I feel like that would be the most helpful. Talking about the bear. Be bear aware. You know, if you ever go out into the mountains, heavy forested areas, Over here, Rocky Mountains, right? You see the signs where they're like, be bear aware, because like they're out lurking. Bears are very sweet, but they're also, you know, very protective of their own, and you don't want to fuck around with a bear. Black bear, grizzly bear, like you ain't trying to get ripped to shreds, right? So respect their space, respect their property, respect their home, and be aware, right? And even with the bear, it does talk about how at the beginning it's a little bit challenging. There might be some rockiness. You might lose your footing a little bit, but if you take it easy, if you move cautiously and carefully, and you're intentional, you'll be fine. And it'll get better and easier, but you have to just kind of push through it. This is definitely learning. Lots of learning going on, so that's good. All right, 5 of Wands, clarifying the bear. Something that is kind of a struggle to get off the ground. I'm all of a sudden I get this wave of tiredness. You could be feeling lethargic, you could be feeling tired, you could be feeling sleepy. That's another thing with the bear. Sometimes you can talk about like actual like low energy, physical energy, where you're sleeping a lot more, or maybe you're not getting enough rest, and that's affecting your efficiency. Okay, let's see. Tell me the bear. Why is the bear here for Cancer? It's a big stack. Okay, 2 of Wands. It's not that big. 2 of Wands, Hierophant, 7 of Swords, Queen of Wands. In what ways are you sabotaging yourself, or are you being... Oh my goodness, this is where things get complicated, huh? 7 of Cups at the bottom, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Okay, you know what? I am seeing a little bit of a sabotage energy that could be around you. If it's not you, could be an energy that's around you that you are needing to kind of be careful of, because there seems to be something that's a challenge to get off the ground with this 5 of Wands, okay? It's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit of a struggle. This is now where you have to choose to react and handle it differently than how you would have in the past, right? Looking at these 3 cards, 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Hierophant. You're the 2 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. You're like looking at the situation. You're seeing a messy situation, and you're like, okay, I've been here before. I've gone through this experience. I have a lot of wisdom from the last time I found myself in a similar situation. I have to choose to handle this a bit differently. I feel like someone could be trying to set you up or kind of play with you, your mind, make you second guess or doubt yourself, or like dropping a banana peel and someone slipping on it, like in the cartoons, or like Mario. This is where it's saying like watch your step. Just watch your step. Keep your eyes peeled. And if something feels shady, off, or too good to be true, trust it. Listen to it. Listen to your gut. Wait, what was at the bottom? 7 of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Why are there's some people in the mix that are making things way more complicated, way more dragged out than necessary, and it's a waste of time, energy, money, resources. It's really just inefficient. It's really just creating a bunch of this tangled mess and confusion. It's like losing the blueprint of IKEA furniture, and you got a billion pieces and parts and screws and little nubs that you have to put in. And it's like, I don't even know how to fucking build this shit because someone destroyed the instructions. It's like, you know what? Let's not fuck around with it. Let's put it back in the box. Let's return it. Let's just start over. Like, you know? Because I'm seeing something being a struggle, but maybe some people aren't pulling their weight. Y'all, I don't know. Okay. So let's see what the zebra is. Let's see what doors that are opening up for you. Why is the zebra here? What doors are opening up for Cancer? This fell out on the King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. So again, you're like analyzing everything. You're analyzing the shit out of everything. You have this Ace of Wands. So this is one of the doors that are opening up for you. But you're like, I see like initially you could hold yourself back from this, or you're like waiting for more information. Now, there is this, let's see, Ace of, oh, look, Ace of Cups. Could be a relationship, could be something. Let's see, we have the 4 of Swords, Hangman. Some of you have been single for a very long time, or you've been just kind of like in your own space, in your own energy, maybe alone, and there's someone who would like to connect with you or get to know you, whether it be romantically, platonically. I'm not really seeing business about this, but anyways, maybe Ace of Wands could talk about a little bit, or like a passion project or something to collaborate on later on. You might be a bit hesitant or reserved. Let me see. Why is the zebra here? This card flipping itself out. Oh, look. We have Queen of Swords reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. You feel like someone's not telling you everything. Or you feel like someone's not being straight up or honest with you. Or someone has like ill intentions. Or let me see what's at the bottom. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. I mean, time will tell, but what I'm seeing here, I mean, I see it's pretty genuine. With the Ace of Swords, we got a 3 of Cups, we got a 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, looks reciprocal, looks pretty balanced. So you could be making harsh judgments or jumping to conclusions, or, you know, making just assumptions perhaps. How is this about the zebra? Because I was trying to look into doors opening up for you. Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, again, like you might just be like hesitant, reluctant, and just you want to shut it down. You might not want to communicate or reveal much. Page of Cups reverse. You might actually just like stay silent or not interact at all. Not give in to any, like you could be a little bit rigid. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. I mean, it's got to be balanced, that's for sure. There needs to be reciprocation. If it ain't reciprocated, then it's a waste of your freaking time, y'all. Pulling like teeth out. Like, ooh, okay. And let's see the elephant. Let's see what the block is and like what it's teaching you. Or let's see what Spirit has to say about the elephant. Why is the elephant here for Cancer? The Sun. Something about Leo season. Leo energy. We have the 8 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit is teaching you this experience, this situation is teaching you to have patience, teaching you to have trust, teaching you to like dedicate yourself to your beliefs, to your crafts. And if you're being delayed, it's not that you're being denied. It's just not right now, and you'll know why. And it's leading to something better than your mind could even like rationalize or comprehend. Like it's showing here, your effort is paying off. It is paying off, and you're receiving the fruits of your labor. Temperance and Ace of Pentacles, it is worth it in the end. The effort that you're investing, the time that you've been putting into this, the consistency, you've been showing up and you've been really putting in that effort, okay? Like it's showing like physical effort, mental effort as well from earlier. But anyways, Sagittarius energy coming through, Leo energy coming through. It's showing something's taken a while to get off the ground, but it doesn't mean it's not working, doesn't mean it's not moving forwards, doesn't mean you're not successful. Success is yours. Literally, you are stepping into a lot of success, a lot of abundance, and I really feel like Spirit is just guiding you towards like making shifts in your mindset, in your habits, reacting differently than how you normally would have in the past or recent past. Let's see, Page of Swords, 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. What are you like? There's something you feel very guarded or protective over, or maybe this is the universe kind of protecting you. I don't know. There's something like you feel on edge about. So if you feel on edge, then listen to that. If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you. Remember that. If you need more information before you make a decision or commitment, get that freaking information. Otherwise, hold up, give it a moment, give it some time. Hopefully you have time to do that. I don't know, y'all. This could kind of a interesting reading. I don't know what I'm going to title it. Oh, I feel sleepy. Oh, this took the energy out of me. I'm going to be honest. Oh, I could use a fat nap, but I won't because it's getting kind of late in the day, so I'm not. But yeah, let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it makes sense. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm like, what was this reading about? No, I'm gonna have to go through this. I'm gonna have to go listen to it again. Come with the title. Oh, whatever, y'all. I love you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was insightful and give you some clarity for those that resonate with this. And I will see y'all later. Happy freaking birthday. And yeah, take care. Shine bright. Celebrate yourself. And I'll see you later, Cancer. Okay, bye.